Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion morning. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. You made it. Told you all week long we were going to get there. We did. Happy Saturday. Welcome to it again. It is Saturday, May 10th, 2025. Hopefully, you've got some good plans today. It could be as simple as just relaxing at home, enjoying some time with your loved ones, or maybe it's getting out, having a great time, spending some time with mom or the moms in your life for sure. Want to make sure you do that today. Definitely, definitely. Hey, look, it's Marianne. Good morning, live from the Art of Animation. Nice, wonderful. Hope you guys have a great day, great weekend out at the Walt Disney World Resort. And look who's here. Michelle is here saying a good morning to everybody as well. Welcome everybody to the weekend. Again, hopefully you've had a fantastic week. Even if you didn't, it's over. Here we go. We're on to a wonderful, amazing, fun Mother's Day weekend. So what are we talking about on this day? Again, it is May 10th, 2025. Well, we received some interesting information about a couple of shows that are highly anticipated and coming soon to the Walt Disney World Resort, including, yes, Disney's Villains Unfairly Ever After. We found out when you'll be able to check this show out for yourself. I'm going to zoom in here, so don't mind me if I disappear for a second. So you can see the show times here. Lots of show times throughout the day. Once it kicks off here on May 27th, looks like they'll be running pretty much every half hour. So it's going to be boom, done, boom, next show, boom, done, boom, next show. Very exciting. The fact that we'll have many, many opportunities to see that show at various times throughout the day will be great. We're planning on going out there, not the first week. Originally, we were looking to go the first weekend. Now it's looking like the weekend after we're going to be out there. And once we experience that show for the first time, we'll tell you all about it. Another show that we received some times on, sort of, debuting at the very same time is, of course, The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure coming back. It's an updated version of what used to be The Voyage of the Little Mermaid, now a musical adventure. For that one, and again, I'm going to zoom in here, the time's a little more vague, anywhere from 9:15 a.m. to 7:15 p.m. So, it'll be sometime during that period. I guess you can guarantee that there's a 9:15 a.m. show and a 7:15 p.m. show. We don't know how long those shows will be or where those will be in between. Of course, always check your app, check your maps, whatever you do when you go out to the Walt Disney World Resort, and you'll find out what those times are. But yeah, we're excited to do that. We're excited to see, again, Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After. And I think the day that we're going may be the last day, pouring one out, for Muppet Vision 3D. We may try and go see that on its very last day. Hopefully at some point it comes back at some time. But for the official very last day, at least where it's located now, within the Walt Disney World theme parks, within Disney's Hollywood Studios. I think we're going to try and do our best to give it one last view on its last day there, but we'll see. I expect that will be crazy there. So we'll see if we can get in, but that is kind of our plan for right now. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, that's exciting. By the way, Michelle and Scott, I told you Scott was visiting for the Mother's Day weekend. And they got out to Epcot for a little, not a super long time yesterday, but for a little time to go enjoy the park. Heard some good things. Heard they had fun. Heard it was hot. That happens in Florida around this time. But they said it seemed like they had a really, really fun time for the time they were out there exploring Epcot, taking a ride on the monorail because Scott loves the monorail. So they had a great time out yesterday at the Walt Disney World Resort. Today, more hanging out, family today, just having a good time celebrating Mother's Day weekend this weekend. This came out also yesterday. Magic Keys, at least select Magic Keys for you Disneyland fans, for you people who are looking for a Disneyland Magic Key, they're going back on sale on Tuesday, May 20th. So if you're looking to get that Magic Key, I suggest you jump on it when you get their best opportunity, which will be that day. So because they'll go quickly and then they won't be available for a little while after that. So if you want to try and experience some of the 70th anniversary stuff, you may want to jump on that. Again, that will be on Tuesday, May 20th. They're becoming available. Check your times when those will pop open for you, and you can get them. I believe it's the Inspire, don't hold me to this, the Inspire and the Believe Pass that are going on sale. I'm not sure about that. um, check to make sure you know what you're getting, and make sure you know what those blackout dates when you be able to use them and everything else if you're planning on purchasing a magic key coming up here very, very soon. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, today happens to be National Have a Catch Day, made famous, of course, by Field of Dreams. Hey, Dad, you want to have a catch? Still, I'm a little. It's play catch, not have a catch. But hey, maybe I say that. I say that. Terms are different around the U.S., around the world, but around the U.S. and how you say that. I've always said, let's go play catch, not go have a catch. I don't know. Is it like soda, Coke, pop, whatever thing? Is there somewhere in the country where they actually say have a catch regularly? I don't know. But anyway, today is National Have a Catch Day, and great thing. Get out there with your little ones and go play some catch. Go have a catch today. But what this is really all about, it's not really about getting out with a couple of mitts and throwing the ball around. It's not. It's actually a metaphor for organ donation, for the living donors, and their relationships with one another as, of course, the donor and the recipient. And, what a gift to give somebody. If you have an extra kidney, whatever it might be, that you can donate and be a living donor. And when you are a match and you could help save somebody's life, or at least make their life a lot easier, what a great gift. So that's what today is all about. Have a Catch Day is actually about organ donation, especially for living donors. So yeah, look into it and appreciate it for sure. And I appreciate all those people who have sacrificed portions of their body and given up, had to go through surgeries to help other people in the world for sure. Many that they don't even know. So that's quite a gift to give for sure. Today also happens to be, well, it is Mother's Day weekend, as we mentioned. Be sure you take care of the moms in your life. One of the ways you can make sure and take care of them, they may ask you this all the time. Get in there and clean your room. Go ahead and it's National Clean Your Room Day. So get out there and clean your room for mom, so she doesn't have to ask you that. I mean, she does it enough, and make sure she doesn't have to do it as well. Get in there, go ahead and clean up that room. Surprise mom with a nice clean room. I'm not saying that's the only gift you should give her, but show her, give her a nice clean room. She'll smile. She'll be happy. She'll be really thrilled that she didn't have to, start asking and begging for you to do it. But also it'd be a nice gift, but don't make that the only gift. More than anything else, make sure mom doesn't have to do it this weekend for sure. Also, it is Mother's Day, but it also today, especially Mother's Day is tomorrow. It is Mother's Day weekend. Today also happens to be Dog Moms Day, specifically Dog Moms Day. And yes, sure, there's some people that their children in their life are their fur babies, their dogs. So celebrate them. Yeah, I mean, you are a parent as well to those wonderful, wonderful furry pets, furry family members that we have. So celebrate dog moms as well. Those fur babies are very important to many, many people. So yeah, celebrate them as well. Maybe you can celebrate all your moms, dog moms, regular moms, moms in your family, mother-in-laws, whatever. Buy a nice game of miniature golf. Today is National Miniature Golf Day. So get out and play some miniature golf. Walt Disney World has a couple great miniature golf courses. From what I understand, we've talked about doing it many times, but I never have visited either Fantasia Gardens or Winter Summerland, both of the miniature golf courses that are out at Walt Disney World. Talked about it so many times. We just have not made the journey out there, but eventually we are going to do that. And of course, we'll talk all about that when that happens, hopefully sometime in the near future, because it looks so totally fun and themed so well, and excited to try them. Hopefully both of them at some point. Maybe we'll have a miniature golf weekend where we'll do both at some point. Anyway, yeah, definitely fun. Sometimes those are included, by the way, in your Disney vacation packages. Look into it. You might have one of those included where you can do that complimentary on top of the rest of your resort fee. Complimentary, I say, as you pay for your resort fee. But sometimes those are included. So you might want to look into that if you're interested in taking a day and just kind of enjoying a little miniature golf out at your Walt Disney World Resort. Also, this is something you might get for mom. It's National Shrimp Days. Mom loves shrimp. I love shrimp. Michelle loves shrimp. I don't know if we're having shrimp I don't think so. I think we're having some seafood, but I don't think it's going to be shrimp. Maybe I'll add some shrimp to it. But for her Mother's Day meal. I am cooking her dinner tomorrow night. Maybe some shrimp. I don't know. But today's a day to enjoy shrimp because it is National Shrimp Day, and I love shrimp. I don't care what kind it is. Yes, Michelle, we did have shrimp last night. That's right. Michelle cooked that shrimp. I did not. I did not. Thank you, Michelle, for cooking that shrimp last night. I did not. We did have shrimp last night. So you were kind of jumping the gun. You were a little early, Michelle, but celebrating whenever. It's all good. You can have shrimp anytime. Doesn't matter. Again, we had shrimp with pasta and pesto last night. It was yummy. Could be tempura shrimp, fried shrimp, shrimp scampi, whatever. Shrimp is great. Love shrimp. Shrimp cocktail. It's all good. I love some good shrimp. There's some good shrimp around here. That's for sure, especially coming out of the Gulf Coast. Good shrimp here in Florida. So yeah, today's a day to celebrate with a little shrimp. Hey, if it's your birthday today, again, it is May 10th, 2025. A very happy birthday to you. Here are some of the amazing people that you celebrate your birthday with. How about who is known as the greatest popular music dancer of all time, Fred Astaire. Obviously, we lost him several years ago because he would have been 126 today. Yes, born on this day in 1899. Yeah, really. But man, what a career. What an amazing performer, actor, of course, spectacular dancer. Was in so many amazing movies like Easter Parade, Holiday Inn, Royal Wedding. He's just teamed up with Ginger Rogers to do some amazing performances. You'll remember, of course, the scene of him dancing on the walls and the ceiling. But he's won an honorary Academy Award. He's won 3 Emmy Awards. He's won 2 Golden Globe Awards. He was also in the Towering Inferno. He actually had an Academy Award nomination for being in the Towering Inferno. Didn't win, but he was nominated for it. But man, what a great career. Fred Astaire, amazing, amazing. Still love watching him dance to this day. How about one of my favorites, at least, well, him and his entire band, Bono, from, of course, the lead singer for U2. He turned 65 today, born on this day in 1960, of course. Great Irish performer, great Irish band. So I've never seen him in concert, but we've had our opportunities. I'll talk about that in a second. Anyway, U2, he is the leader of U2. They've won 22 Grammy Awards throughout their career, dating back to the 80s, of course. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You just go down the list of songs. There are so many amazing songs from U2. I love U2. U2 is one of my favorite bands of all time. We twice have had the opportunity, possibly. We had tickets to go see them twice. Situations arose at different times that we had to sell our tickets because we were not available to go, including one time the concert ended up being the night before up in LA. So we were in San Diego, up in LA, not a short trip, not super long, but not a short trip. The concert was going to be up in LA. And the next morning I was going to start my first day of culinary school. It weighed on us for so long, but we decided to give up those tickets. As it turns out, I probably could. I mean, the first day of culinary school was nothing. We could have went and I could have just walked through it and it would have been fine. But I was concerned. I wanted to focus, be sure, and go hardcore into culinary school. So we passed up on that opportunity. We had another opportunity at a different time that situations arose, and we had to sell those tickets as well. But yeah, at some point, I'm hoping they tour again because I really want to see U2. Maybe we're destined to never see U2 in concert, but I would love to do it. Anyway, happy birthday to Bono. Speaking of the 80s, you may know this guy because he had one of the most popular songs of the 80s. This guy in the bottom right, that is Young MC. Doesn't look as young anymore, and he's not. He's 57 now. Born on this day in 1967. Famous song for him, Bust a Move. You've probably heard it. You probably know it. Maybe you know it by heart. That song out of 1989 was a huge, huge hit. He won the Grammy for Best Rap Performance for that song. Just an amazing song out of the 80s. Happy birthday to Young MC. And finally, one of the best Saturday Night Live performers of all time, definitely the one who's been there the longest of anybody, Kenan Thompson. Just a funny guy. He turns 47 today, born on this day in 1978. Of course, started his career way back in performing on Nickelodeon, the Kenan and Kel show. went on to start with Saturday Night Live back in 2003. And he's still part of the cast to this day. He may never leave Saturday Night Live at this point. I don't know. Everybody leaves Saturday Night Live at some point and either, has an amazing career afterwards or just kind of goes by the wayside and appears in things here and there. Always expecting we're going to hear it like, okay, I've done enough Saturday Night Live, especially if you've ever looked into the crazy hours they put in and what they have to do during the week. It seems like something you don't want to do long term, but hey, he has, and he's been very successful for it. He has several, I think it's 6 Emmy nominations for it. He's won once, probably deserves more than that. Funny guy. Kenan Thompson, again, 47 today. Happy birthday to them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very, very happy birthday to you. Shameless self-promotion time before we get out of here. We do have a new episode coming for you tomorrow, recording tomorrow morning, late morning. Should be dropping somewhere around 1 p.m. Eastern time, 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's usually when we try and get those out there. But we're going to be talking all about last week's visit to Walt Disney World, including Disney Vacation Club's Moonlight Magic Night out at Epcot. Our stay, we'll be talking at length about our stay at Fort Wilderness and how it's one of those places that you may really want to, again, it's some place that you may forget about out at the Walt Disney World Resort, but it's something, especially if you're looking to have a little more interesting, fun vacation time away from the parks. We'll tell you why this may be the destination for you and why you may want to look more into it. But we'll be talking all about both those things, as well as some visits with family, some visits with found family, our friends as well. Just great several days. And we'll be talking all about it on tomorrow's show. So we hope you'll join us for that because it's a lot of fun. We think it's a fun episode and we think you're going to enjoy it. All right. Gonna get out of here. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Have a wonderful Saturday. Don't forget mom. Don't forget those dog moms. And don't forget all the moms in your life today and definitely tomorrow. As I like to say every single day, keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I'll be back with you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody have a magical day. See you tomorrow. Bye.